Picture this. You're holding a Montblanc fountain pen, feeling its perfect weight, admiring the precision of every curve. And then you discover that the same hands that crafted this writing masterpiece also created a watch that can track the moon's phases with scientific accuracy. This isn't just about German engineering meeting Swiss precision. It's about a brand that refused to compromise on excellence, whether they're capturing thoughts on paper or capturing time itself. From the Timewalker's modern sophistication to the Heritage Spirit's celestial complications, we're diving deep into how Montblanc became the unexpected giant of luxury horology. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for more exciting stuff. Number 10. Montblanc. From writing instruments to the art of watchmaking. Montblanc is a name that immediately sparks thoughts of timeless luxury, and for good reason. The brand first gained its reputation by crafting exquisite writing instruments. Pens so refined that owning one felt like holding history in the palm of your hand. But Montblanc didn't stop there. Over the decades, it carried that same dedication to detail into the world of watchmaking, proving that precision and artistry could extend far beyond ink and paper. Take the Timewalker collection, for example. These watches combine modern design with high-performance mechanics, appealing to those who crave both elegance and reliability on the wrist. Then there's the Heritage Spirit Moonphase, a piece that does more than tell the time. It charts the phases of the moon with remarkable accuracy. Every curve, every polished surface, every small hand on the dial is a tribute to the craftsmanship Montblanc has spent over a century perfecting. Though the brand's roots are German, there's something undeniably Swiss about its watches. That's because Montblanc entrusted the production of its timepieces to Switzerland, the heartland of watchmaking excellence. This decision wasn't about geography. It was about aligning with the tradition and expertise that defines the best horology in the world. Each Montblanc watch houses a precise automatic caliber, a mechanical heart that beats tirelessly, powered by movement rather than a battery. That means every second ticked is fueled by craftsmanship and engineering mastery. While some luxury watches flaunt excess, Montblanc's appeal lies in a quiet confidence, the kind that comes from knowing the details matter. From a brand once synonymous with fine pens to one that now rivals heritage watchmakers, Montblanc has proven that true artistry knows no boundaries. It is where German heritage meets Swiss precision, and the result is luxury that never loses its meaning. Number 9. Sinn Spezialuhren. Focus on functionality. In 1961, a pilot and aerobatics instructor named Helmut Sinn set out in Frankfurt am Main to design watches with one mission in mind: pure functionality. The result was Sinn Spezialuhren, a company that quickly became a trusted name among professionals who needed more than luxury on their wrist. For pilots and flight instructors, these early designs weren't about style. They were about survival, reliability, and precision in the air. As the years went on, Sinn expanded beyond the cockpit. Diving watches, special chronographs, and even navigation board watches joined the lineup, each created with the same uncompromising focus on performance. For over 20 years, Sinn has also produced mission timers, known as EZM models, crafted for specialists like firefighters, divers, and rescue teams. These aren't just watches, they're tools built for life and death situations. Take the EZM 12, for example. Developed specifically for the Air Rescue Service, this watch features functions tailored to emergency medical crews working under pressure. Then there's the EZM 3, a diving watch equipped with magnetic field protection, ensuring reliability in environments where precision instruments often fail. Even the Frankfurt Financial District series shows how Sinn bridges utility with sophistication, offering timepieces suited to boardrooms as well as field missions. Each model highlights Sinn's unwavering philosophy: functionality above all else. The brand isn't interested in unnecessary decoration. Instead, it delivers rugged durability, specialized features, and engineering that professionals know they can rely on. Whether in the depths of the ocean, mid-flight at 30,000 feet, or on the wrist of a firefighter rushing into danger, Sinn watches perform without compromise. From its founding in a small German workshop to becoming a global name trusted in extreme conditions, Sinn Spezialuhren has built a legacy where practicality and precision take center stage. Number 8. Lange Söhne. Luxurious masterpieces. Back in 1845, Ferdinand Adolf Lange laid the foundation for something extraordinary in Glashütte, a small Saxon town that would soon become the beating heart of German watchmaking. His company, Lange Söhne, wasn't built on mass production or shortcuts. It was crafted on patience, precision, and artistry. This approach didn't just create watches, it built an entire watchmaking tradition that turned Glashütte into a global landmark for horology. Every timepiece bearing the Lange Söhne name carries that heritage forward. The brand is known for its meticulous hand finishing, intricate mechanical movements, and attention to detail that borders on obsession. Even the tiniest components, often invisible to the eye once assembled, are decorated and polished. This level of devotion earned the brand worldwide respect, cementing its reputation as one of the finest watchmakers in existence. After being forced into obscurity during the Cold War, Lange Söhne staged a remarkable comeback in 1990, re-establishing itself as a true powerhouse in luxury watchmaking. The revival wasn't just about returning, it was about reclaiming a legacy. That moment gave birth to iconic creations, none more famous than the Lange Söhne. Its off-centered dial and large date display set it apart instantly, becoming one of the most recognizable designs in modern horology. Another highlight is the Saxonia collection, a line that pays tribute to the brand's regional roots while balancing minimalism with unmistakable luxury. These watches embody Glashütte's essence, technical brilliance wrapped in understated beauty. Lange Söhne doesn't simply produce watches, it creates masterpieces where engineering and artistry walk hand in hand. With history stretching back nearly 180 years and models that command prices well into the tens of thousands of dollars, every watch is both a legacy of German craftsmanship and a symbol of enduring luxury. Number 7. MeisterSinger. Experience time anew. In 2001, in the city of Münster, a young watchmaking company set out to challenge one of the most ingrained habits in modern life, constantly racing against the clock. That company was MeisterSinger, and its answer was radical: a watch with only one hand. Inspired by early timekeeping instruments of the Middle Ages, these watches strip away the seconds and minutes, leaving a single hand to point calmly to the passing hours. This minimalist concept quickly set MeisterSinger apart in a crowded industry. Instead of catering to the obsession with precision down to the last second, these watches invite their wearers to experience time differently. The absence of ticking seconds slows perception, encouraging a focus on the present moment rather than the next deadline. For many, that's more than a design choice. It feels like a philosophy. The aesthetic itself is unmistakable. Clean dials, restrained typography, and the signature single hand create a look that is elegant without being loud. Collectors praise the brand for its clarity, while design enthusiasts celebrate its refined minimalism. MeisterSinger has won numerous international awards, earning recognition not just for its daring concept, but also for its craftsmanship and execution. Beyond style, the watches are also practical. The single hand reads time in 5-minute increments, accurate enough for daily life, but intentionally imprecise enough to ease the constant pressure of exact scheduling. It's this balance, functionality with a softened perception of time, that makes MeisterSinger unique in modern horology. In a market where luxury often means complexity, MeisterSinger's approach is a bold reversal. By doing less, the brand achieves more, offering timepieces that sell for several thousands of dollars yet feel priceless in what they return. The rare luxury of slowing down in a world that never stops. Number 6. Stowa, Bauhaus aesthetics, with a modern twist. The story of Stowa begins in 1927, when Walter Storz founded the company and quickly made a mark with pilot and marine watches. These rugged and reliable timepieces earned respect among professionals who demanded precision and clarity. But while functionality laid the foundation, Stowa's true brilliance emerged in its ability to blend practicality with design. A perfect example is the Antia collection, relaunched in 2004. Strongly inspired by his Torrical models, the Antia became an instant classic with its clean Bauhaus lines and versatile style. It offered variety, traditional silver dials, striking black or rose gold options, and movements ranging from automatic to manual winding. Whether featuring small seconds or central seconds, the Antia's charm lay in its balance of form and function. This wasn't a watch trying to shout, it was one that quietly stood out. Then came 2015, when Stowa dared to rethink a classic. The result was the Antia Back to Bauhaus, a watch that distilled minimalism even further. Gone were the minute lines, replaced by subtle dots that emphasized simplicity without sacrificing readability. The dial palette expanded too, offering shades like blue, green, pink, and light brown. proving Bauhaus could be colorful without losing its essence. What makes the Antia remarkable is its adaptability. It speaks to purists who admire historical accuracy, while also appealing to modern wearers who crave individuality. Yet through all the variations, one thing remains constant: harmony between design and function. That principle is what keeps Stowa relevant nearly a century after its founding. With prices stretching into the thousands of dollars, these watches aren't about chasing trends. They're about timelessness. Stowa's legacy shows how Bauhaus aesthetics, when combined with German precision, can continue to feel fresh while staying deeply rooted in tradition. Number 5. Mühle Glashütte, precision for the sea. With nearly 150 years of history behind it, Mühle Glashütte stands as one of the traditional names that shaped German precision watchmaking. Originally known for building measuring instruments and speedometers, the company later turned its expertise toward the sea, crafting nautical instruments that became trusted companions for mariners. That heritage now lives on in their professional-grade wristwatches, designed with one uncompromising focus: reliability, where failure is not an option. Every watch Mühle creates reflects its maritime DNA. These timepieces aren't built to dazzle with extravagance. They're engineered to perform in environments where clarity and durability matter most. Functionality and readability come first, because on the open water, those details can mean survival. Among the standout models is the SR Rescue Timer, developed specifically for sea rescue operations. Its robust case, optimized ergonomics, and extreme legibility ensure that rescuers can count on it during missions in the harshest conditions. Then there's the Robert Mühle AUF-AB, a more understated design, yet one that carries a clever complication: the up-down power reserve indicator. This feature shows exactly how much energy remains until the next winding, a practical touch that connects everyday wear to the brand's professional origins. What sets Mühle apart is its balance of tradition and innovation. Each watch embodies Glashütte's famed craftsmanship, but the designs never stray from their core purpose: serving as reliable tools at sea. With prices reaching into the several thousands of dollars, these timepieces attract not just collectors but also professionals who demand absolute precision. From speedometers of the 19th century to wristwatches trusted on modern rescue missions, Mühle Glashütte's legacy is one of precision shaped by the sea. Every model car rides the weight of history and the promise of performance, proving that true functionality never goes out of style. Number 4. Glashütte Original, classic elegance reimagined. Since 1845, Glashütte Original has carried the weight of German watchmaking tradition while constantly finding new ways to keep it relevant. What sets this brand apart is not only its long heritage, but also its commitment to passing that knowledge forward. The company even operates its own watchmaking school, ensuring the meticulous techniques developed over centuries are preserved and adapted for the modern era. The design language of Glashütte Original is a careful mix of classical order and contemporary creativity. Many collections play with symmetry, offering dials that feel balanced and elegant. The Senator series is perhaps the best-known example. It comes in multiple versions, some with elaborate complications and others stripped back for clean simplicity. Yet each model carries an unmistakable sense of authority and refinement. For those drawn to something more unconventional, the Pano collection offers a striking contrast. Its asymmetrical dial layout deliberately breaks with tradition, creating a design that feels fresh without losing the DNA of precision German craftsmanship. This willingness to experiment has given Glashütte Original a strong identity in an industry often dominated by rigid traditions. Then there's the Vintage collection, which reaches into the 1970s and 80s for inspiration, reimagining those bold decades with modern finishing and mechanical expertise. These models speak to enthusiasts who appreciate both retro aesthetics and high-level engineering. Glashütte Original's approach is not about chasing trends, but about reinterpreting timeless design for today's world. With models often priced in the tens of thousands of dollars, the watches appeal to collectors who value heritage as much as innovation. Through every piece, the brand bridges history and modernity, showing that classic elegance doesn't have to remain in the past. It can be reimagined, refined, and worn proudly in the present. Number 3. Junkers, a tribute to aviation. The name Junkers carries with it the weight of aviation history. Founded by the great-granddaughter of aviation pioneer Hugo Junkers, the brand set out to honor his legacy, not with airplanes, but with watches that capture the same pioneering spirit. Every timepiece in the collection nods to the golden age of flight, combining technical precision with design elements inspired by the machines that once conquered the skies. Pilots' watches and chronographs form the backbone of junkers. Their ruggedness and clarity are no accident. These watches take cues from the cockpit instruments used by aviators who relied on precision under the most demanding conditions. Among the most recognizable models is the Iron Annie Ju 52, a watch that pays tribute to the legendary aircraft of the same name. Its design echoes the corrugated metal and utilitarian strength of that iconic plane, creating a timepiece that feels like a direct link to aviation's storied past. But Junkers isn't anchored solely in history. The brand also embraces design movements that shaped the 20th century. Nowhere is this more evident than in the Bauhaus series, which applies the movement's guiding principle of form follows function. These watches strip away excess, leaving only what is essential, resulting in dials that are clean, balanced, and unmistakably Bauhaus in spirit. What makes Junkers compelling is its ability to balance heritage with modern wearability. The designs are rooted in history, but they never feel outdated. Instead, they serve as both instruments and tributes, appealing to enthusiasts who admire aviation and those who appreciate minimalist elegance. With models priced from a few hundred to several thousands of dollars, Junkers offers accessibility without sacrificing authenticity. Each watch is more than a timekeeper. It's a piece of aviation history worn on the wrist, keeping alive the spirit of Hugo Junkers himself. Number 2. Junghans. Tradition meets Bauhaus. The story of Junghans begins in the Black Forest in 1861, where the brand grew into what was once the world's largest watch manufacturer. From early on, Junghans wasn't simply about producing watches. It was about shaping how time itself was experienced. Over the decades, that vision merged with a design philosophy that would become central to its identity: Bauhaus. In the 1960s, Bauhaus student Max Bill brought his minimalist eye to the brand, designing what would become one of its most enduring icons, the Max Bill Quartz. With its simple geometry, clean typography, and refined use of space, this watch embodied the Bauhaus principle that form should always follow function. The Max Bill design remains a classic to this day, beloved by enthusiasts for its clarity and timelessness. Junghans has never abandoned its roots. To this day, all its watches are produced in the Black Forest town of Schramberg, blending historical craftsmanship with contemporary watchmaking techniques. This commitment to local production gives each piece an authenticity that feels rare in the modern industry. The appeal of Junghans lies in its balance of elegance and accessibility. These watches showcase German precision and design discipline without being ostentatious. For collectors and everyday wearers alike, models like the Max Bill are more than accessories. They're wearable works of art that carry the spirit of Bauhaus into the 21st century. With prices ranging from a few hundred to several thousands of dollars, Junghans offers both entry points for newcomers and higher-end pieces for seasoned enthusiasts. From its beginnings as a giant in global watchmaking to its modern role as a guardian of Bauhaus design, Junghans has proven that simplicity, executed with precision, never goes out of style. Number 1. NOMOS Glashütte. Minimalism meets precision. Founded in 1990, NOMOS Glashütte may be young compared to its historic neighbors, but in just a few decades, it has carved out a reputation as one of the most respected names in German watchmaking. With production workshops rooted in Glashütte and a creative think tank based in Berlin, the brand fuses Saxon tradition with modern innovation. Its watches are instantly recognizable for their minimalist Bauhaus-inspired designs and the remarkable accuracy of their movements, which are built entirely in-house and proudly 100% made in Germany. What truly sets NOMOS apart is its breakthrough innovation, the NOMOS Swing System. By mastering in-house production of critical components such as the balance wheel and hairspring, NOMOS freed itself from reliance on outside suppliers, a feat few independent watchmakers achieve. This independence gives the brand complete control over quality and performance, making its calibers both reliable and precise. Among NOMOS's lineup, one model stands above the rest as the definitive icon, the Tangente. With its clean typography, slim case, and timeless retro design, it embodies Bauhaus principles to perfection. Collectors praise it not only for its aesthetics, but also for its versatility. The Tangente is often called the perfect one-watch collection, suitable for daily wear, yet refined enough for formal occasions. NOMOS's philosophy is about more than simplicity. It's about creating watches that balance affordability with prestige. Many models are priced in the several thousands of dollars, making them accessible entry points into the world of fine mechanical watchmaking without compromising craftsmanship. From its Berlin-inspired creativity to its Glashütte-built precision, NOMOS has proven that youth is no barrier to excellence. Its watches remain symbols of understated elegance and technical independence, appealing to those who value both clarity of design and mechanical mastery. And that wraps up the countdown of the top 10 best German watch brands, a journey through history, innovation, and craftsmanship that proves why these timepieces remain icons on the global stage. If this video gave you a new appreciation for German precision and artistry, make sure to hit the like button, share it with fellow watch enthusiasts, and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss more stories about the world's most extraordinary watches.